What's cracking, people? Angelic Mayhem here. So, welcome to my second video on Marvel Puzzle Quest. Alright, now I did a first impressions video, alright? And at the time I was having a lot of trouble with the game, but I was trying to stay with it, okay? And so I did, alright? I've now played for 8 hours over the past 8 days since it's come out, and I have, at first I had some mixed reactions about this, but now I feel a lot better about the game, and I'm going to explain to you why, alright? I have discovered it is called Marvel Puzzle Quest, but really it is nothing like the original Puzzle Quest. And it's the name Puzzle Quest that was really bugging me, okay? And yes, the transactions and stuff, I'll get to that in a minute. But, you know, for the most part, I kept thinking to myself, this is not a Puzzle Quest game. And I couldn't really put my finger on it, but now I've got it, okay? In the original Puzzle Quest, you were responsible for actually following along with a plot. And there was a lot of branching paths and a lot of character structure and RPG elements, and you were creating a single character and then customizing him as you went along. This was a really dynamic way of playing a gem matching game, okay? In this game, things are completely different. You don't have one guy who you're customizing along the way. You have a cadre of guys, and it's the assortment of heroes that you go into battle with that will decide how well you do or how comfortable you are playing the game. So already there you have like this disconnect with the original game. Once you're in the game, I would say that maybe 3/4 of the time, okay, while you're playing Marvel Puzzle Quest, what you're going to find is that you're playing against just random mooks, okay? And they have no thought process in their head in terms of how to manipulate gems on the board. They don't touch the board at all. So there's another disconnect with the original Puzzle Quest because most of the original Puzzle Quest was about manipulating the board and taking away those gems that your enemy needed while trying to collect the gems that you needed in order to keep him from throwing out magic and then allowing you to throw out lots of magic. And then, of course, there were the spots on the board that did damage. So in the original Puzzle Quest, the gems that were colored, they were for generating magic, and then the ones that had, like a sword, they were the ones that did damage. And this game is different. Every gem does damage, and most of the people who you play against don't touch the board, which is very weird, especially at first because you're like, how are they generating all of these gems? You know, like, especially the mooks that, you know, like, let's say they need 7 blues to cast out an unskilled pistol. They just generate 3 per turn for no particular reason. They just are awarded that. And so that seems like a very unfair thing if you're in the mindset of the original Puzzle Quest, okay? If this game was called Marvel Gem Matchers or something more clever that I can't think of right now, I would have no problem with this game at all. I would think that this game was actually pretty good. And so it's the Puzzle Quest name that's throwing me. If you're looking for a Puzzle Quest game, this isn't the game for you. I would also suggest to you that if you're looking for a Marvel game, then this game may not be for you either. And the reason for that is because this game, in order to get the characters that you want, you have to randomly get them, you know, just in sort of like a lottery fashion. And if you are, in fact, a big Spider-Man fan or something like that, there is no way to customize Spider-Man and make him better. You're kind of dealt the cards that you're dealt. And there's really no way to, you know, make a Spider-Man that has certain magic and then, you know, like us, or go in a different path and make a Spider-Man who's a different, you know, like a completely different build. I would also suggest to you that the plot in this game gets to be really goofy after, say, 5 or 6 hours. Like, especially after you get past that first panel in the prologue, it just kind of falls to pieces. Everybody is really goofy, and it's very Deus Ex Machina, and, you know, I don't know. It's weird. It really is. So if you're here for the Marvel, you're probably going to be disappointed. And if you're here for the Puzzle Quest, you're going to be disappointed. But if you throw those two things out, and you're here for a gem matching game, it actually gets to be really good, okay? Especially, now, at the very beginning, what you do is you start off with 3 heroes, okay? And that's nice, except that those 3 heroes, once they're injured, those injuries stay with you as you go into the next battle. So the result of that is that, let's say you do a first battle and you lose maybe 40% of your health. Then you do the second battle and you lose another 40% of your health. Now you only have 20% of your health. So you can't go into a third battle. So literally you've been playing for 20 minutes and now you literally have to leave the game because your guys need 20 minutes to re-heal themselves. That's really weird. Like, you don't see that in games. I have no idea why they went in that direction, but to encourage players to actually stop playing or spend money to keep going is really bonkers. That stops if you use your gold to unlock roster slots, and I highly recommend that you do that, because once you get 6, 8, 10 guys in your roster, you can submit. You can put in 3 guys. If they're injured, you pull them out, and then you put in 3 more guys. And once they're injured, you pull them out and you put in 3 more guys. So you can keep playing for hours and hours at that point. But that's not until later in the game. And especially like today, I happened to random like a Loki, and he was level 15. I played for an hour and a half with the same Loki and never had to heal him or anything because he just was just totally ripped. And I went back to the first panel, you know, like the initial gameplay stuff, and replayed all of those, and I got all the rewards and stuff, you know, because I was missing most of the rewards because I had just kind of gone through it as fast as possible to do my review. Today I went back and I finished the whole thing. So that's my thoughts on Marvel Puzzle Quest. Again, this game actually starts to get better as you go along and you get bigger, better guys. It's just initially, it's a really tough sell. It really is. So there you go. On my second Marvel Puzzle Quest video. Probably not going to do any more after this because, you know, I've said basically everything that there is to say about the game, unless they change it radically or something like that. But anyway, thanks for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please click the like button or subscribe to my YouTube channel for more content like this in the future. I'm Angelic Mayhem, and I'll see you next time.